The conflict in Afghanistan is officially over. The last U.S. troops left from Kabul International Airport with minutes to spare before President Biden's deadline. Now, we know there are a lot of Americans still stuck in the country. How many? We don't know. What is next for them? Joining us this morning is Republican Congresswoman Victoria Spartz, representing Indiana's 5th District. Good morning to you. It's good to have you. I want to start with your emotion this morning. The war is officially ended, over. What are your thoughts and maybe that top emotion for you on how you're feeling and thinking?
Good morning. Thank you for having me. I'm glad that we're out of Afghanistan, but unfortunately, this withdrawal was a complete debacle, and President administration mishandled it, and it's unfortunate. We had a lot of people that we dealt with, and we still have some Americans, U.S. citizens, that were abandoned in Afghanistan. It's sad for me to see how it happened. It's sad to me to see what a lack of leadership was exercised from administration, and the Congress needs to hear some answers.
We're hearing just a little bit of static in your microphone, but I want to just let people know that we know that that's there, but we're going to stick with you because we want to hear what you have to say. President Biden is expected to speak this afternoon at about 1:30. Is there anything that he could say today that could make you feel better about the situation, or what do you want to hear from him?
Well, I don't know if it makes us feel better, but I would like to hear from him. What is his plan now to save lives of their remaining Americans in Afghanistan, and what we're going to do? Because I haven't heard from this administration, and we need to know what we're going to do to get the remaining U.S. citizens out of Afghanistan.
I know your office. Your office has also been hearing from Hoosiers. Tell me how your office is involved at this point. Do you know how many Americans are still in Afghanistan? Are there any Hoosiers, or are they the Hoosiers that worked here trying to get, let's say, their translators home?
Well, we have a variety of people. We work directly with the Department of State, and we try to send information. We particularly work with U.S. citizens, and I know that there are some U.S. citizens there that we personally tried to help, and they were not able to get out because they couldn't get through checkpoints, and Taliban didn't let them go through, in spite of what the administration was saying. So we're trying to escalate this information. We also do have some allies and translators that actually, now stuck there, and their lives in the grave danger. And we have to see. I mean, this is very hasty withdrawal, poses a lot of risk for us as the country too. And on top of it, we have open borders. Our legal immigration system is overwhelmed. We have a lot of asylum seekers at the border, and only 6 or 7% of them are legitimate, but it overwhelms the whole system. So, and having open borders and having such a really disaster at each level poses a lot of risks for the country.
We are very compassionate. Americans are. We want to help as many people as we possibly can. I believe that. I know that there is a concern when you talk about, 100,000 or more refugees going to be going to different countries. I've been asked multiple times, would you just ask our lawmakers about the vetting process? So if, per se, Camp Atterbury is used, for example, what are our lawmakers doing to make sure that those that come here are safe?
Well, right now, lawmakers need to, get briefing and ask questions from this administration to hold them accountable, because, as you know, legislative branch creates laws. We have oversight, but ultimately the executive branch enforces the law. And right now, this administration is not enforcing the laws. We need to hold them accountable. And I hope this time we'll be able to do it on a bipartisan basis. Because when I went to D.C. last week, I saw a lot of my Democrat colleagues very upset. So hopefully we can come together for the sake of this country and national security and start asking some serious questions from this administration.
Congresswoman Spartz, thank you so much for your time. Hope to have you back soon. Thank you. Daniel?